Hello everyone, V here and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Now, we left our last episode in front of the H hole. It's kind of highlighted the... I'm guessing it's hell hole, let's go with that. Yeah, I did not throw anything that starts with H down this well. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But, if I remember correct, I was supposed to have a rather strong... armor against stench to deal with this thing. So, time for the necklace. A smoldering creosote push. Okay, so now, first thing first, you're not going to let that sign tell you what to do, are you? Nope, throw something in the well. Okay, haunted duck call. Let's go with this one first. First, haunted duck call. Yeah, the duck call is now both haunted and cursed, deals spooky damage and cause bleeding, both equal to your mysticality. Nice, but I'm actually curious about this. If it works against all enemies, then it's fantastic. Okay, heavy boots. Okay, you want heavy boots into the well. Nothing happens for a few minutes, so we pull the bucket back up. Whoever's down there must not be interested in that particular item. Too bad. How to curse like a sailor. Even better, you lower the reference card into the well. When you pull it back up, it has been transformed into a smoldering book. Libris Maledixit Oceanum, a book of secrets penned by those souls unfortunate enough to have sailed to hell and back. Lily of Mysticality ensleeves damage to all opponents and sets them on fire for 3. That's a wonderful item. Okay, what do we have here? Amethyst Choker is gonna be, Flamethyst Choker. Not only +1 muscle, but also +5 cold armor, so a good thing. Okay, Hot Rod. Okay, so nothing over here. What else? His Majesty's least favorite poems. There we go. You lower the terrible book into the well. It comes back in more scorn, but also more interesting form. Posthumous. Yes, posthumous works of the Romance poets. A book of poems written by the Romance poets after they were justifiably and appropriately consigned to the eternal fires of hell. Here's an upgradable skill, Cold Ridges armor. Nice, finally! It was one of those things I did not have. A handsaw, technically I could, molten handsaw. If I remember correct, you can actually do something really stupid with this. Let me take a look. Molten handsaw, and now I should be able to... a chunk of lead. 50 molten handsaw, and now I should be able to throw it in once again. Smoldering hefty molten handsaw. Muscle +7 hot damage and causes 3 bleeding and causes 3 on fire. This is a fantastic thing. You have no idea how sad I am that this is a melee weapon and not a ranged one. A handmade pet pill, can I? Okay, Infernal Medicine, gain 2 AP, nice. Yeah, they say that laughter is the best medicine, but screaming is a pretty close second. Okay, but now the thing that... No, first thing first, Hex Rock Helmet, Mana Enriched Flower, nice, thank you. I actually gotta cook a couple of things. Okay, but now what we came here for. Handful of black ooze. You put the ooze in a bucket and lower it into the well. When you bring it back up, it's thicker, blacker, and burning angrily. And even with your stench armor, you can tell that it is foul. Okay, exactly what I needed. Time to go to Rufus. Actually... yeah, I'm fresh out of fuses, give me one. He smiles and opens his coat to reveal dozens of fuses strapped to the lining. Do you just walk around with those all the time? Of course, all Tickmen carry fuses. Okay, thank you. No bravado. Thank you, I might need it. I have no idea if I will, but just in case. Oh, hello again. Okay, here's your fire glove. You notice that Rufus has plugged his nose with what looks like cement. Excellent! Once I refine this a little, it'll make the perfect magical glue to assemble my device with. Is that all you need? Sure is. I can't thank you enough for all your help. I don't know if this is going to work, but I definitely wouldn't have gotten this far without you. Ah, don't mention it. Good luck with finding your sibling. Okay, first thing first. I'm going with this one. And I might actually... Coleridge's armor. Huh, you might be able to pick up a thing or two. You mean Coleridge? No, Coleridge was a mine. I know you don't want Coleridge's armor. It only protects you against other Coleridges. Okay. Let's get some extra gold armor just in case. And now I might actually do one more thing. But first, before I forget. Monster Club Sash. Thank you very much. And now I can actually go to Ocean City and do a stupid thing because now I have Curse Haunted Duck Call. And now I can actually uncurse it. Okay, and now let's end the curse. That's, a little bit weird, but hey, why not? The time has come to assassinate. Really? That was a weird curse, but hey, it works. You examine your haunted duck call. It's still haunted, but it seems to have been suffused by the power of that mysterious duck that quacked you right out of the curse construct. The curse has been vanquished, now you've gained no love for duck kind. Yep, yeah, haunted duck. I'm pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story of how it got that way. Spiders. It was spiders. Okay, now, anyways, back to Gray County. Okay, there's the old ham mill and Drexel Steed. Let's go here first. A gang of elven creatures rush you on the dirt road and show you a very provocative flipbook that you guess they drawn themselves. Some nasty pictures in there. Okay, let's make it even more provocative. With a waggle of the eyebrow, you pull out a pen and add a couple nauseating details to the narrative presented in the flipbook. The elves pour over the new pages together and all at once burst into tears. Good job? Yes, good job. I would say that was a job well done. There's nothing in there but some traditional rust. Okay, let's close this thing. Let's jimmy the lock. Jewelry case. Okay, thank you. Open it up. Old wedding ring. Whetstone ring. Knife in the dark deals additional 10% of its target max HP and damage. Nice. This ring lets you sharpen things just by holding it. Nice. Now, this place is weird. This place is weird as shit. It's hard to say what exactly happened with this house. It's a vaguely house-shaped thing that's very hard to look at. And the thing is, nobody managed to figure out what the hell is going on with this place. As far as I know, there is no actual, conclusion to what to do with this house, how to fix it, what to, do with this thing. Just gone. But, yes, it's an impenetrable seeming wall of corn, but we can push through it. And now we are in the maze. It's a weird place, but we kinda need to spend a little bit of time here. Oh, the crowds in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. Okay, let's fight this thing. And of course we are alone in this place, because why not? Okay, knife in the dark. This extra thing. Okay, now when this thing reaches its turn, there we go. Okay, Scarecrow has severed Scarecrow face. Nice. You can probably squeeze through the corn here, so you cannot squeeze through the completely charred dark corn, but you can squeeze through normal corn. And there we go, dentist. I'm still having bad thoughts about my last dentist visit. Okay, woman in surgical gloves gaze lost the depths of the maze. Oh, hello, I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I didn't know I needed one to be in a cornfield. What are you doing out here? Oh, general dentistry, cleaning implants, etc. I mean, what are you doing in a cornfield? Huh, now that you mention it, I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get to see many patients in this cornfield. You know, I'm worried my wet finger is getting rusty. Your what now? Wet finger? Oh, sorry, that's what we dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth because of how it gets wet. Suddenly, I don't feel very well. Do you need some dental work done? Would you mind if I did some, if only for practice? Sure, okay, this is terrible. I fucking hate this bit, but you need to do it. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, and then multiply that by 10, and that's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate her long, rubber-gloved fingers as they make thorough prodding investigation of your back molars. You've got beautiful teeth. I'm just going to suggest a few changes. There we go, all finished, your badly misaligned teeth. Another practice dentist has scrambled your mouth like a word search. Good God. It hurts just imagining it. Ow, do you have a mirror? Or what? I'm not happy with my teeth situation. No, and if I'm candid, I know that's not my best work. Would you give me a chance to put it right? Yeah, Dr. Sarah rests her drill for that sound. Fine, I'll give it a try. You won't be sorry. Oof, does it? Wait, okay, this is... I have no teeth in my mouth and I must scream. This is awful. Okay, well, never mind what I said a second ago. What? I want my teeth back. Yeah, I appreciate you bearing with me. I don't like to leave a job unfinished. I always say, up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. What call it dentists do? Dentist try, dentist... Oh my god, get the fuck out of here. Will you give me one last chance to fix your teeth? And then me put new stuff in my mouth where my teeth used to be? Yes, is the answer to the question I think you're asking. Yes, please. Dr. Sarah asked you to say which is about all you can. While your mouth is hanging open, she rummages around for something in her purse. Oh, thank goodness, imagine if I had just thrown them away. Perfect teeth plus one moxie. Beautiful new set of pearly whites with enough bite to disembowel a leopard. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. I agree 100%. You still don't seem very happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking that your average patient is more at ease having treatment in a modern dental surgery than a labyrinthine cornfield. Yeah, I can say that was a problem for me for sure. I like my little patch here to feel like more of a dentist's office, and it's missing something that says dentist. I don't know, teeth? Teeth, that's it, precisely. We'd all feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. No, we would not. Would you mind looking out for an anatomical teeth model or anything else that looks like teeth besides corn? I have plenty of that. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, this is a little bit uncomfortable. But yeah. Okay, there's another radio. Nice, there we go. The radio is walking up, but for some reason you can't find any stations to tune into. Too bad. Whatever this thing is, it's a cold one of those things. Old school washed up, still full of soapy water, no thank you. These appliances range in quality from broken to trashed. Okay, what do you have here? See, that's your problem. It's got too many coils in it. Of course, refrigeration coil. A mana-charged refrigeration coil. If you can't figure out anything useful to do with it, you can always just sell it. No, I know exactly what to do with it. Yeah, broken popcorn machine in case you want any broken popcorn. Okay, some cooking. Can I do something extra cool? Mysticality, muscle. Let's go with this. Iron pumpernickel. And Golona, thank you. I think this should be enough. I might actually eat something. Yeah, there we go, much better. Muscle 10, Mysticality, Moxie 12, good. No pain, no gain, bro, of course. Okay, now over here we have a glum-looking little girl stands here, listlessly pulling the petals off of a cornflower. Not yet, we'll get to it in just a moment. Okay, let's fish in this dude's soup, never mind that he's looking. Single kernel of corn. Of course. Peter, I'm Cornelius. Pleased to meet you. Of course you are. Hi, Cornelius. I'm Vivian. What are you up to? Oh, it's what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. You don't say. There's a lot of that around here, yeah. Sure is, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? But you can do just about anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cobs, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right. I don't believe in destiny, but that's pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Whoa, I was afraid this was gonna be sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I'd have to explain it. I don't know. In fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? Oh, we don't talk about Billy. But we don't talk about Billy. Huh. Okay, let's ask the dude about some hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all? Yes, they are all corn related, yes. Ask about something else. Tell them about the hobo camp. You know, there's a big hobo camp setting up near Ocean City. They got a nice community going, a bit better than this cornfields for sure. Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. I feel pretty good about my situation. Okay, let's convince the dude. I don't know, fib. I have no idea what a fib is, but... Well, that's a shame. I heard a rumor that the king of the hobos really loves corn. I mean, it's just a rumor, but they say he loves corn so much he might choose his heir based on who brings the most corn to the camp. You mean I could be the corn prince? Maybe. Is that a pun? Nearly. Well, I'm sold. Builds up a wheelbarrow with corn and scampers away, in as much as someone can do that while pushing a wheelbarrow. Sweet. Okay, let's push through here. What do we have here? Wire coat hanger? Suddenly it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. I guess you could cut a hole in the back, then at least it will contain a portal to a magical world of corn. What it does contain is an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing in here is your size or denomination. A creamed corn. Sounds disgusting. This looks like an ice cream truck, but the label makes it slightly different claim. Hi there, I'm Ivory Man, the cream corn man. That sure doesn't roll on the tongue the way it used to. You're selling creamed corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had some ice, I could sell you some ice cream if I had some cream. Say, you seem like someone who doesn't have an expensive truck to keep an eye on and is free to come and go as they please. If you could do me a couple of favors, I'd appreciate it. Okay, what's the sales pitch on cream corn? Well, it's that sweet corn goodness you know and love, but in cream form. Although for clarity I should point out that it doesn't have any cream in it, it's more creamed, in the sense of being mashed into a smooth paste. Ugh. But hey, we're lactose intolerant, this might be just the stuff you were looking for. Not pocketless by a little bit, sounds disgusting, but... A handful of dairy-free creamed corn. That is corn that's been pulverized until creamy. This is good for both the lactose intolerant and the corn intolerant. Yeah, definitely increases my sleaze armor. This is... Come right up, hold out your hand. I'm out of cones. I plops a big scoop of creamed corn into the palm of your hand. That's fucking... yeah. Hey, how did you get in here? Last thing I remember is telling a kid I was out of bomb pops. Feels like ages ago now. Are you still out of bomb pops? Even more than I was then. Shucks. Okay, what kind of favors? I need cream, and a lot of it, like a barrel of it. Plus pot to make my freezer unit work again. What pot? I don't know, I'm not a real mechanically minded guy. It's a thing that makes the inside of the box cold. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. There you go, a freezer pot. Hey, yeah, that looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this in and change my sign. Sure thing. Ice corn, okay. Are you selling ice corn now? Yep, I had a big bin of leftover popsicle sticks, so I made it. Oh, nuts, I should have called them cornsicles, huh? Well, too late to change the sign now. When you say leftover popsicle sticks, do you mean leftover from eating the popsicles here? That's gross. Okay, let's see ice corn. Increasing your cold armor by 6, nice. Sure thing, here you go. I sure hope you don't have sensitive teeth. As a matter of fact, I do. Corn on the cob on a stick, thank you. Okay, I'll get you your goddamn milk in a bit. What do we have here? Did this stalk of evil corn the cause of this malevolent maze? Or is it the other way around? Or is it all just a coincidence? We cops will never know. Oh well. Hey, here and here. I have the corn holder. Dire corn on the dire cob. Magical weapon. This is the evilest corn you've ever laid butter on. Mysticality plus spooky damage. You jam the evil corn holder into one of the ears of evil corn, creating one of the most dangerous objects that has ever existed, or at least the most dangerous vegetable. Okay, there's this dude over here, but we will talk to him in just a little bit. Now, what do we have here? This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. Geez, how long have these been here? There's a whole lot of junk in this trunk. What are you looking for in particular? Teeth for the dentist. After several false alarms, you find some false teeth. The kind of little wind-up motor for when Grandpa was too tired to chew up his food himself. Ew. Like, very ew. Okay, but I gotta talk to that little girl that was lost in the maze over there, if I remember correct. Because she's pretty darn unhappy. Hello there. What's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia. Pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, come on. Oh, well, that's fine too. Yeah, what are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? I got in a fight with my little brother Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. Huh. Do you like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long, I don't even really remember how long. Everything here is just... She gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would that even mean? Wow, you're way too young for this level of anyway. Ah, must miss a lot of things from before. I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I still like corn. That was just corn. Do you miss anything else? Yeah, I miss the sun. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. At first it was fun to not have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. What else do you miss? I miss my friends. Mainly I miss my best friend Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I really missed her birthday. I might have missed a lot of her birthdays. Is that all you miss? I miss my cat. He was fluffy and black. He probably still is, I guess. And is that all? I miss my teddy. I might be too old for him now. I'm not sure how old I am, but I miss him anyway. Anything else? Okay, she shrugs. So see you later. That's all. That was a lot. But now, at least I know this. Okay, here you go. Your teeth. Wow, I have even more teeth. I completely forgot that I have these. Okay, I have these. Smart thinking. I always carry a few as backup myself. Do you want these ones? Oh no, what I'm looking for is like a whole set of teeth, not Lucy's. Okay, grandfather's teeth? And if I'm not mistaken, those teeth belong to a grandfather. Do you want them? You asked for teeth. Okay, so a whole set, so I have these wind-up chattering teeth. Okay, Dr. Sarah winds up the teeth and lets them rip. Oh, look, that's fun! Thank you, that'll be a beautiful addition to my cornfield surgery. I agree. Is there anything else I can do for you? You know what would really make this feel like a dentist's office? A popcorn machine. Why? Popcorn always makes me think of the movie theater where my dentist used to operate. Plus, it'll make cleanings much more interesting. I could look out for a popcorn machine, I guess. Would you mind? Sure. Okay, I don't know what's the connection. I only know that the kernels like get stuck between your teeth a lot, but that's about it. Hey, grab the machine for the dentist. Thank you, popcorn machine. If I want to keep moviegoers fed without losing money, we'll have to make some concessions. Of course. There you go, this is your popcorn machine. Hello again, is something the matter? I brought your popcorn machine. Well, I've never had a patient quite like you. You brought me a popcorn machine and decorative teeth, and you were so understanding about the accents I made in your mouth. You really put a smile on my face. Maybe you should be the dentist. Oh, shucks. Look how wet your fingers are already. You'd be a natural. I'm blushing. Can you, doctor this for me? I'm not really that kind of doctor. Oh, okay. I could dentist it for you, though, if it's all the same. Dentist the evidence? I've only practiced on models at school, but sure. Okay, that sounds fine. Of course, you know I haven't done this kind of thing since college. Take the sterilized needle in one left hand and just saw soon a couple of teeth into the evidence. Huh, really clean teeth. Ooh, that was a rush, there you go. Thanks to you, this evidence is gonna pull through. Thanks. You know what, I'm gonna go to Ocean City and deliver the evidence. There we go, this is the great Benny One Tongue say to drop the moves, the documents, and the evidence into. You drop everything through the grate and feel great doing it. Yeah, because they are going to give me one more thing to do. Because of course, hold down T. You dial the number. Hey, Benny here. Hey Benny, it's Vivian. Oh hey, nice work. Stuff looks great. I think a bully left your payment behind. In the sewer? Yeah. Oh gee, the thesaurus just walked in. I gotta make myself scarce. I got stuff to do today. Ah, swell. You reach down into the sewer and grab what you hope is your payment, like hand with meat. And once again. Oh god, him again. Telephonic greetings, don't tell me wrong, is the person that's speaking to you currently. I don't have the throat. Much improved, and furthermore I appreciate the conversatory inquiry, Vivian. Oh my god, you hear the sound of a cough drop being unwrapped. But chance are you familiar with a steed of home formerly population by a separate relation known as Apusasku? Nope. Helco oil conglomeration acquired and then abandoned, presumably because the drilling crew ascertained the presence of subterranean technology inhabited by vampires, the detrimentification either fatally or worse. I hate you, Don. I fucking hate you and the way you speak. So there's some caves, or oh I see, it's a mine that's full of vampires and you want them cleared out so we can walk it. We have yet to determine whether the mine will be valuable as a mine, but regardless of the purpose we ultimately put it to, we require the vampires to be evicted from the premises. Okay, I'm on it. As long as you stop yapping, I'm gonna do it eventually. Okay, back to Drexelstead. Okay, boarding house, all that. Hey, there's an ominous crack in the sky, and the space of a single child's second. The wide farm road is drenched with fast pouring rain that bites to the bone. It's farm rain, alright, cold as ice and twice as nasty. The long and little pains of this country offer no shelter except perhaps for a lone house you spy up in the distance, perhaps half a mile to the east. Keep going where you're going, but I am going to go to boarding house in just a bit. Okay, let's push through the maze. And now let's keep improving the morale in this place. Okay, ice storm. Is there anything over here? No, that's a cat. And we will not be able to just grab it like that. Okay, dive in. This is teddy bear. You dig around until you find a teddy bear arm, and then you dig a little deeper to reveal that the arm is attached to an entire bear. A teddy bear is in that sweet spot where it's worn out enough to be charming, but not worn out to be super creepy. Nice. That's a very large crow. Hey, crows are usually very wary around humans, not because they're high strung or cowardly, but because they're very intelligent. They're aware of the fact that their bones are thin and hollow, and that humans are much bigger than they are. This crow knows what it means for the tables to be turned. It spreads its wings in an intimidating display and makes a sound like a rusty garage door had a baby with a burst of radio static. Let's make friends with it. I guess not. Well, that's not outside the realm of possibility. Lots of people make friends with crows primarily by feeding them. This crow lives in a possibly infinite dimensional cornfield though, and from the looks of him, he's taking full advantage of the situation. So it's probably a non-starter unless you've got something that's much better than ordinary corn. I guess not. Okay, tussle it is. And I don't even need to try too much. There we go. Let's just hope no other cross out that will be horrid enemy number one for current and future generations of them. That was relatively easy. Okay, what do we have here? A massive can of cocktail onions is the sole occupant of this little diverticulum. Historians are baffled by what possible sequence of nonsense could have resulted in this being a thing. I kinda understand why, I guess. There we go, milk for sale, the one dude that we were meant to actually find over here. Hi there, are you a milkman? Yeah, milkman stand, that's me. How'd you end up in here? I don't wanna talk about that. Why so glum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, is extremely boring here, and I don't have anything to read except my sign. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple of times, twist at the end really loses its thrill. What? And you know what's even worse than that? I guess not. I'm allergic to corn. If I eat even a single kernel, my face swells up like a frog on a bicycle pump. Oh geez, then what have you been eating? Just the leaves and husks. On the bright side, I bet I've got the cleanest column in the Tri-County area. I don't know how to react to that. And then there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It seems fine. It never changes. It's just this gray, slightly chilly nothing. Always. I don't understand how the corn even grows here. It never rains. Wouldn't that be worse if it was raining? It would be novel at least. Yeah, I guess that's... And then I have to deal with some cat running around. I got at my bow tie while I was sleeping. I totally shredded it. I look like some kind of degenerate. Gee, that's a shame. I didn't even try to catch it and eat it because I'm also allergic to cat meat. Oh, and there's a crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield. Keeps trying to talk to me about calcium. I tried to tell a lady I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. Oh, she's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. Well, and the worst thing, you wanna know the worst thing is? Sure. I've got corns. Corns, like trying to get on your feet, little painful wads of callus. Not only they're painful and annoying, I'm just constantly being taunted by how on the nose it is. Anyways, thanks for listening. I don't meet a lot of new people, as you can imagine. Don't mention it. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, so it's not here, it's here. And there's also this dude. I'll get to him in just a moment. I'll get to the milk in just a little bit. Okay, sadly doesn't contain a portrait, but I can look for a bow tie. Oh, hey, yeah, there's indeed a bow tie here. Pretty sure bow ties are one size fits all, so the milkman would probably appreciate this. Okay, fancy bow tie. The perfect thing to wear if you want everyone at church to know that you're a fancy little boy. I mean, I guess, considering that it's the 20s. Fair enough. Okay, dude, here you go, new bow tie. Yeah, I found a new bow tie for you. Well, hey, thanks, that's a sharp-looking piece of finery. That makes me feel a little better. In fact, I think I'll celebrate by lowering my prices a little. He scratches out the prices on his sign and writes in some new ones. I still don't look all that happy. Well, now that I got this nice bow tie, it just reminds me of how snappy I used to look before my hat got all dirty. I see. You seem to be able to move in and out of this nice little labyrinth freely for some reason. And geez, you want to take my hat to be laundered? Sure. Thank you. Here, please don't show this to anyone else. It's very embarrassing to my professional sensibilities. Okay, the secret is that it's a hat. Look, not every secret has to be some kind of earth-shattering revelation. Dirty secret, okay. Anyways, time to play the laundry game. As in, I just gotta go and clean this up for this lazy... never mind. Use some elbow grease to remove the other kind of grease from the hat. The milkman's clean hat. The milkman's sins have been washed away, assuming that dandruff is a sin. I mean, considering how many different jokes about the milkman they were from the past, you know, this might be onto something. Okay, I cleaned your hat. Oh wow, practically as good as new. Thanks. This definitely calls for a celebration. Have some milk. On the house? No, but somewhat less of the house than it was before. It's pointed out his prices on his sign and writes in some new ones. Will you sell me some milk? After all you've done for me, I'd be happy to. Only 500 meat per barrel. This is still really steep for a glass of milk. It's also as good enough as I'm going to get. I can't afford to go any lower. Look, I'm throwing the glass in for free. Okay, let's buy a saucer first. Saucer of old-style milk. We got a small quantity of milk in a saucer in case you need it for some kind of mixed-up tea party or something. Here you go, cheapskate. Yips, fuck you, buddy. Okay, buy a glass. A hard-won glass of what you're pretty sure is just regular milk. Enjoy. Is it supposed to be this beige? Yes. Okay, let's buy a barrel now. Thank you for the patronage, specifically the large quantity of meat your patronage involved. Uh-huh. Okay, no milk right now, thank you. I'm good. Almost done with everything over here now. Okay, that's cat butt. It's not up to me to deal with it. Hi, Ike. Hey there, would you like some ice corn? No. Have some milk. I found you a barrel of milk. Milk, eh? Nice, that'll be the nearest thing to cream I've tried yet. Thanks, let me just change my sign here and I'll be right back with you. Sure thing. Creamed ice? Hey there, want to buy some creamed ice? Wait, creamed ice? Yeah, it turns out there's more to making ice cream than just ice and cream, and I don't have the equipment for it here, but I got pretty close, I think. Okay, let's buy some. Here you go, and as a thanks for all your help, I put it in one of the very few bowls I have left. I fancy a bowl of something that is not entirely dissimilar from ice cream. Yeah, this is probably as close as this cornfield is going to get to regular ice cream. Okay. Nice, thank you. Let's buy one more just in case, because there's one for the girl and one for me. Now, there you go. Yeah, I found your teddy bear. Well, I found a teddy bear, which might be yours. Oh yeah, that's Mr. Grizzles. Gee, he's not kinda musty. Oh, Mr. Grizzles, how long has it been? Thank you so much, this makes me feel a lot better. You're welcome. That's one thing. Yeah, I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he wasn't here. Poor ghost. I bet he'd find me if I set out a saucer of milk for him. I just happen to have one. Oh, thank you. This milk seems a little vintage. Yeah, well, it's probably fine. She sets the saucer down, and after a little while, the corn starts to rustle, and Cocky so appears with an inquisitive meow. Oh, ghost, it is you. I missed you so much. Thanks, I bet I never would have found without your help. You are very welcome, and now, about something like ice cream. Thank you. She takes the bowl of creamed ice, tries and then tilts her head thoughtfully. Well, it's not what I was expecting, but it's much better than corn. Thanks. You're welcome. Yeah, do you like it here now? I like it a lot better now that you've helped me out. I hope I can figure out how to get home someday, but until then, this isn't such a bad place. Thank you. No problem, kid. So now only one more person to talk to. Unless I miss someone, then, yeah. A serious-looking man in military dress uniform is pacing around this area of the maze. Excuse, then, what name, rank, and serial number? Vivian Taylor, fat to middling, and I'm 6? Unlikely story. How do I know you aren't a spy? A spy for who? Prowse? You know damn well who I mean, those dirty blues. Blues? Are you talking about the Blue Coal Army? You're damn right I am, and I won't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the Cola Wars ended almost a full decade ago. Oh yes, that's true. Excuse me, something about this place makes it easy to forget. At ease then, you may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Nice to meet you, Colonel. So, four things. By things I presume you are referring to troop morale. We have troops here. Certainly, the milkman and the dentist and the ice cream man and the little girl. Those people aren't... Yes, I know they aren't soldiers. I know that. Okay, how's their morale? Well, right now I'd rate it out of 10 out of 10, and by gum, that's better than I've ever seen. I've received field reports that this is your doing, soldier. I think you've earned yourself a promotion. Thanks. Gunnery epaulets. This makes it so anybody who looks at your shoulders will know how good you are at shooting stuff. The colonel pulls out a pair of fancy military epaulets and hands them to you with a snappy salute. Okay, let's ask, how did you get here? That information is strictly on a need-to-know basis, soldier. You don't have clearance. Come on, Colonel, this isn't a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. No slip sink ships. What ships? Well, whatever. Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried, and this makes twists upon itself and wards senses in ways that make escape impossible. I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How did you get here in the first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and just sort of walked in. You weren't banished here, therefore there makes sense no motivation to keep you here. Banished? I said too much already. Just. What about the hobo? Oh, Cornelius, what about him? Well, it sounded like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Of course not, the man's a hobo. Their freedom of travel is practically a paranormal ability. Wish we'd have a few during the war. They made excellent scouts, whether they could be trusted to come back. Yeah, that's weird. What's up with all this weird spiky black corn? We refer to that as maize. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigations into its nature have so far proven inconclusive. Do you mean inconclusive? No, I do not. Okay. Have fun marching around, dude. Okay, now. A couple of things, let's go with the boarding house. An elderly woman working on a front porch asked if you wouldn't mind collecting something for her from the pharmacy. Her wolves have gotten loose in there and became addicted to prescription amphetamines. When you arrive at the pharmacy, the bull is asleep. It crashed hard. You carry him home on your shoulder and tuck him into bed. Okay. This. Okay, outside of the mailbox reads Borge. On the inside, it also says Borge. Let's paint even more fences. And this is weird. This quaint and well-maintained farmhouse appears to be the only still farmstead in the area. It must be lonely with no neighbors to meet or sugar to borrow. Those with neighbors know that they can't go 5 minutes without asking each other for a cup of sugar. It's one of the main things they do, just trading the same sugar back and forth, never gaining anything. A knock? A voice muffled and gruff shouts back. Who is that there? Yeah, it's Vivian. Hey, I can hear you over the rain. Just go in. Yeah, look, I'm pretty damn sure that this is too big for my... This is a reference to some sort of horror movie, but I don't know what. But yeah, this is lovely. What the painting of the church it depicts are in so need of restoration, just embarrassing walk all around. Molly's still gross in examining that poster to respond to you. Okay, fair enough, thank you. Quaint little side table, anything in that farmhouse is quaint. Nothing, a tad disappointing really. Would have loved to find some rustic knickknacks or rural tchotchkes. The old farmer is tanned and calloused all over from either lifetime of farm work or a pull into the vat at the leather factory. Look at you, you're so soaked to the bone from the rain. Quick, you must make yourself warm. There's hot spaghetti on the stove and towels in my wardrobe. Thanks, I'm Vivian, by the way. Everyone calls me Borge. You're welcome under my roof, Vivian, and to share my food and warmth. But I have one rule, but which you must abide. Okay. You must not look at my daughter. Why not? This isn't by the question. I simply tell you, you must not look at my daughter. Fine, I won't. Yeah, and now we cannot turn left. Now we cannot turn left. A barren fireplace. Yeah, terrible breach of etiquette to see the dining table before diners serve. Okay, dinner I mean. Is this, Okay, this handles rough and worn. Some handles are for silicone. Okay, no. Search the cabinets. What do we have here? The first cupboard you open is bare, but for a glass baby bottle. It's rubber teeth freshly vulcanized. The spaghetti is on the stove, Vivian, not on a cabinet. Let's take the bottle. There's no babies around here anyway. Just because you have this bottle does not mean you're a baby. They stopped searching the kitchen. The spaghetti is in the pot. Okay, an unbroken coil of thick spaghetti simmers eel-like in the discolored copper pot. A strand of spaghetti, thank you. You wrap the strand up in a tight ball and put it in a shallow dish. The bony frame of Farmer's daughter twitches in your peripheral. No, do not look at her. It's not fair if you're allowed to look at a picture of Farmer's daughter and her relatives. You know what, I'd rather not risk it. What do we have here? Nothing. So... yeah, maybe this is the Farmer's daughter. Terrible. Extremely, absolutely terrible. Now, the only way to turn left over here is to use that thing. Okay, the doctor's farmware. Silently, the dolls yawn apart, removing wardrobe consisting largely of ribbons seems impractical for life on a farm, and so does the oil lamp set atop the farmware, clearly out of the girl's reach. I ask about the ribbon. We can't talk to her, we just cannot look at her. What's your favorite thing about ribbons? There was no reply, only the vague sense of change to the energy in the air. Me too. Feet shuffle along the floorboards. Hey, tell me what you like about ribbons. They have do you want to hear what I like about ribbons? Her fast, shallow breathing picks up its pace. Yeah, they come in more than one color. Her rapid, sporadic breaths slow past soft drone. Ask if she needs help. Need any help with the lamp? Need me to light it? Somehow, against the constant patter of the rain on the roof, you hear that squelch of her blinking eyes. It's pretty high up. Light the lamp. Turning the burner raises the wick into the clouded chimney, but the lamp doesn't ignite. It might be out of oil. You open the lamp. Is there anything here? Why? That explains why the damn thing won't light. There's no wick in the lamp at all, but a thick iron key. Yeah, did you know there was a key in here? She's breathing on your neck. Is it the key to your heart? Haha. The hair on your neck is shriveling up. I'm just kidding. A hair, not yours, brushes your skin. I don't mean to be inappropriate. We can't keep going. You hear the clatter of teeth colliding. Okay, great. Let's shut the door and now we can do this. What's this woman thinking? What should be expecting her bed? Yeah, I have a bed too. And don't look at Farmer's daughter and do not ask about her bed. Okay, this is the first thing you've seen growing on this farm. Now we can go through. This must lead to another part of the house. It'd be odd if it didn't. Okay, let's use it. You're not going to use it as a toilet with a Farmer's daughter behind you, so something is terribly wrong with this house. No towels in the bathroom? Okay, nothing over here? Okay, the door leads back to the floor. Open it. No, thank you. Just gonna go over here. A little bust of Michelangelo David severed from the neck down to avoid causing public offense. It offends me still. In most cases, knock it over. David lies in pieces, which would suggest that you're mightier even than Mr. Goliath. Cracking open David's head has revealed a thin key where his brain ought to have been. Hey, now we have a thin key, thank you. The door is protected by a dual lock system. That's a locksmith term meaning two locks. The top and the bottom lock. Thank you very much. Hey, this must be the Farmer's Borg's bed. You don't see any sign of a spouse. Maybe he's married to his work? Hello, the farmer's been keeping an old bottle of Amaro under his pillow. Red drink at night, Farmer's delight, as they say. The last of the Amaro is pooled in the bottom of the sticky brown bottle. And let's steal it. What do we have here increases my maximum AP by 2. I digestive liquor pilfers from Farmer's bed. Hopefully it's effective. Aha! The bottle says the Amaro is a digestive. This could be of real help with your underactive bowels. Yeah, I'll try anything at this point. Can I use the telephone? No sooner has the receiver touched your ear than a thickly accented voice is wailing down the wires. Fetch them back, Borg. Oh, do you hear me, Borg? Fetch them back. Let them not go. Okay, this is not Borg. The wail intensifies and distorts before terminating completely. Operator? You hear nothing. A telephone line without an operator? What is happening in this strange house? You're not going to pick up the telephone just to get screamed at. Okay, let's open it. Grab. The dark old doors are locked. What is with this house of locks and keys? Does the father want you to use this house or not? Don't believe everything my father says. Hey, what do you mean? Yeah, are the towels somewhere else? Okay, I think I should be able to look at her now. Yeah, you decided to risk it and turned around to face the farmer's daughter. At last you see her, and hiding in the thick of her electric hair, a silver key hanging by a chain around her neck. Could I have been looking at you this whole time? She makes no move to speak, and her eyes elude you. Can I have that key? The key lies perfectly still at her throat. I mean, it's on a chain, so I can lift it over your head, or... You know, I'm just gonna take the key. Carefully reach for the key at her throat and take the cold metal in your palm. And with slight pressure, the chain breaks and the key is yours. Thank you for this gift. Okay, well, the old farmer was telling the truth after all. He did have a towel, and here it is, a white cotton number, warm and neatly folded at the bottom of the wardrobe. You reach for the towel, it's so inviting. The rain has made you wet, you can take the towel. Okay, thank you. She makes no sign of having heard you. You can take the towel and become dry, but if you do, know that there is one rule. You must not look at my father. Seriously, you must not look at my father. Okay, take the towel, thank you. Alright, and look at you, shivering from the farm rain. Take the farmer's towel, it will help you. The towel heals, for twice your muscle and the towel cures all negative status effects. Nice. Gosh, it's soft. Boy, it's soft. No towel has ever dried you so quickly or warmed you so completely. The pounding farm rain and the gloom of the house are banished in an instant, and you feel stronger and healthier than you have in weeks. This is a special towel. Hand wash only though. Okay, close the wardrobe. Now I cannot look at the dad. Okay, the door is bolted from the inside. I am on the inside. Oh yes, well go ahead then. Unlock the door. And go through. And now I cannot turn to look at the dude. The only thing I can do is leave. I mean, if I would look at them, then the entire house would just vanish, disappear, and there would be two weird stones somewhere in here, like standing just like that. Okay, let's go with this stuff. Okay, is I stashed the meat? We already read that. Okay, the mailbox reads Apus Hasko, and I have no idea how to read all these weird letters. See what's inside. Junk mail, old insurance company letter. I haven't enveloped from insurance company. Based on your previous experiences, you expect that this is exactly as confusing as it is boring. Can I actually read it? Yes, I can. Can't open the letter because you don't have a letter opener. I know it's frustrating, but you have to admit that the logic behind it is sound. Okay, so in the next act, can I do anything with this? Farmer's pants? Nice. Farmer's gloves. Yeah, you managed to jig it lock up. Okay, you find a pair of pants in the glove compartment and a pair of gloves in the pants compartment. Of course I do. Okay, this all is really taking a break from this spoiling the earth. Property of the Helco oil conglomerate. Keep out. Keep it instead. I do not have anarchist hardware. Sad. Okay, oil and miniature blowtorch. That's nice. Inside the locker, there's a blazer, and inside that, in the pocket of the blazer, there's a ring. I guess this guy doesn't go as deep as you'd hope it would. Engagement ring. A fancy diamond engagement ring you found in a blazer in a locker in a trailer. It's too small for you to wear, even on your pinky. Really? Take the inscription, okay. You have to squint really hard to read the tiny writing. It says, to Clara from Henry, mere bond be thicker than blood. Which is pretty creepy and also maybe has weird familial implications. Seems like maybe Henry didn't think this out very carefully. In a way that sounds really wrong. Okay, look at the book. This logbook is full of meticulous records written in meticulous handwriting. The whole scene is so meticulous that meticulous doesn't even seem like a word anymore. Okay, let's keep reading from the very beginning. Oh boy, it's my first day as a really site supervisor and I can't wait to prove myself. I'm gonna work hard to establish myself as a real up-and-comer, and once my career is secure, maybe I'll have the confidence to pop the question to Clara. You know, the marriage question. Anyway, the crew has a derrick set up and we're turning the drill on tomorrow morning. Seems like former owners of the house have cleared out already. They yelled a lot of angry sounding foreign words at a CSA, but they were gone when I got here this morning. Kind of feel bad, but that's progress. So we started drilling and hit a big air pocket near the surface. Is hit the right water? Can you hit air? Anyways, it's probably just a random little cave. We lowered a couple of guys down with clamps to check it out. In unrelated news, I heard a big explosion from just west of here. I checked the maps and whatever's over there, it's not a helpful facility. You will just have to read about it in the paper tomorrow. Turns out the cave we drilled enters an old gold mine. Go figure, when we strike oil, it'll be black gold mine. Haha, I should write that down. Oh yeah, I just did. Anyways, we can't find any record of it in Geological Service, and we can't find the entrance either. I guess it must have caved in years ago. I sent the crew to dig in a proper shaft down, then starting in the root cellar of the house, because it's slightly lower than ground level and they get paid by the hour, not the foot. Of course, capital's at its best. One of the crewmen was trying to get a closer look at some magazines he found hidden in the attic of the house, and the carbide lamp on his helmet started to fire towards the whole place. Nobody was hurt, fortunately. What a marker by record that would have been. After the fire went out, we cleared the power down to the shaft and put a trapdoor over it to keep the ashes and rubble out of the mine. New orders from above. Baron Hellstrom wants us to monitor the mine. I guess that makes sense. If there's any gold left in there, then hey, free gold. But every time someone goes exploring away from the lab, they come back all pale and sickly looking and freak out when they see the sun. You just can't find good help these days. You don't have to do it myself. It can't wait till Monday though. It had a really nice week and super relaxing. I really needed that. Went on a date with Clara and we had a great time. I think maybe she was thinking about getting married too. Oh geez, what am I thinking? This is a company logbook, not my diary. Anyway, it's time for me to go see what's in that old mine. Back from the mine, it wasn't so bad down there. I don't get why the crewmen acted so weird. It's nice and dark down there, not so bright like it is up here all the time. It's really giving me a headache, to be honest. I made some friends down there too. Great guys, they really understand me. I think I'll knock up early and go see if Clara is home. I just can't get her rosy pink cheeks out of my mind. Okay, that's the last entry, but reading this also tells us everything that we needed to know. How to get over here, the trapdoor. Clear away some of the burnt rubble and fallen masonry, and sure enough there's a trapdoor in what used to be floor of the root cellar. You open it to reveal a ladder leading down into the darkness. Thank you very much. Okay, dark meat or bright in its day. Okay, eldritch meat. Eldritch mist meat, nice. No way of getting through here. You need a bunch of TNT plus a blasting cap and a detonation plunger. I don't have those. Okay, but we have a pickaxe. Okay, a tool favored by miners for breaking rocks, removing hot dishes from ovens, trimming hedges, kneading dough, and catching baseballs. Of course, it is unfortunate we don't have a need for this anymore, I believe. Oh, nice. Extra meat. Always happy with this. It looks like someone was drunk fighting, of course. Uh-oh, and that's putting it mildly. Hi. It has been many years since a human interloper has invaded our home. How novel. Haha, yeah, that's me. Novel I mean, not the invader part. Perhaps you please us, we will permit you to join our family and live down here in luxury forever. Luxury? Living in an abandoned mine? The vampire gestures behind him, the real part of the town. It's actually really nice back there. Oh, huh. The vampires regard you with interest, though an unselling percentage of that interest is in your neck. Okay, let's ask about Henry. Hey, are any of you named Henry or Clara? No. Wasn't that old company guy always talking about a girl called Clara? Oh yeah, forget about him. That was a long time ago. Why do you ask? Well, I found his engagement ring Henry bought. I was hoping it would turn out to be the key to a non-violent solution to the standoff we've got going on here. Nope. Nuts. Okay, ask about light down here. Have you guys been trapped down here for 11 years? Nearly, yes. We must thank you for clearing the debris that came to block the trapdoor as the foundation of the house further collapsed over time. Gosh, that sounds terrible. Oh, not at all. We are quite healthy. It is very comfortable down here. Sure, but didn't you get bored? The vampires exchanged glances. What? Admittedly, something did get a bit stale in, the bedroom. We had to invent a whole new categories of kink previously unexplored by sentient species. Yeah, we are real drastic breaks now. Okay, changing the subject. I would lose my shit if it turns out that they became furries. That would be awesome. What are you going to do now? Yeah, well, now that you're not trapped anymore, what are you going to do? Well, we definitely got to go find some proper food. I'm so totally sick of these ghouls. Yeah, they're so dry. It's like sucking the blood out of a turnip. I'm sure that's a great idea. Why don't you leave and make up for the time you spent trapped down here by staying away equally long? Oh, but I could not leave behind all the wealth and luxury for that long. I think, you seem at the last 4 words, human. Look, for the first time in this whole adventure, I'll just give it to you straight. The mob wants to set up a shop in this mine, and they ordered me to kick you guys out of here. I'd really like to do that without having to find you. These make so much more sense now. I was wondering why you were so willing to stand here chatting with us. You know, we could use a vacation, stretch our legs a bit. And there's a bunch of unsuspecting ghouls in here when we return. Well, that's fair enough, eh? Multiple sense of the phrase. Oh, you said you have a ring that belongs to that heavy fellow, yes? Or his fiancée, Clara. We could try to find him and return it. It would be fun to see him again. Great! Here's the ring. Okay, we'll be on our ways then. Make yourself at home. Thanks, have a good time. The vampires leave with their claws in tow behind them. I think it's the first time I managed to actually deal with vampires without fighting them. Wow, those vampires really classed up this collapsed mine. Must be nice to be rich. Okay, what do we have here? The bottom drawer is full of meat, actually gold, but we'll just go ahead and convert it to you for convenience. Thank you. Better just not even think about it. Yeah, all these books have been thoroughly read. They're all dog-eared and practically falling apart. Oh geez, there's a copy of the Kama Sutra with a huge bite taken right out of it. Ew. This is a special kind of chair that only rich people are allowed to know about, of course. Dark sofa for dark naps. A fancy mail-order catalog sits atop the fancy mahogany end table. Grab it fancily. Expensive Luxuries Incorporated catalog. A catalog of goods that were high-end at the time this catalog was published, but are now mostly obsolete 40-year-old trash. There's an upgradable skill, there's treasure everywhere, increases item drops, that's nice. There's a surprisingly undesanguinated guy back here. Hello? Salutations! I'm Crows Vanderbilt. You might have heard of me. I'm the richest hobo in the world. Interesting. That doesn't seem like a high bar to clear. I'm claiming that I am regardless. And you are? Oh, I'm Vivian Taylor. Nice to meet you. I'm indebted to you for getting rid of those vampires, Vivian. I've been hiding back here for weeks. I was obliged to eat my cravat for nourishment. Oh, geez. Okay, ask him about the Hobo Code. That's the first thing. Do you know any Hobo Code you could teach me? Certainly, mostly financial jargon, but no one ever knows what might come in handy. Thank you. What are you doing trapped in a vampire mine? Ah, well, it is the vampire mine, you see. It's a gold mine. I've found the other end of the old vein in a small cave a short distance away. In tunneled my way here. Unfortunately, the point at which I broke into this occupied section was the same point at which my tunnel collapsed behind me. Yikes. Indeed, it was all I could do to remain hidden in these rocks, praying that those creatures of the night would leave at some point so I could make my escape. I've seen things that will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Oh god, please don't elaborate. Yeah, you know, there's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City and there sure could use some help wealth-wise if you don't mind sharing. Oh, wonderful! Croesus Vanderbilt, hobo philanthropist, that has an excellent ring to it. I shall head there directly. If he bounces and heads out of the cave. Bye! Okay, there's still Old Ham Mill, but I'm going to leave it for the next episode. I'm going to go... Okay, thanks for extra mysticality. I hate this place nearly as bad as the swamp. It's pretty desolate, but it seems like it used to be nice. Nothing ever happens here. There's nothing for it to happen to or with, just corn and a wet and pigs. Don't shoot the piggies. I ain't gonna shoot the piggies. What did it take me for? I got a mind to pop some corn though. Was this whole conversation just for that fun? No? Of course. Okay, but that's the wrong spot. I wanted to go here. Because that's the first part. I want to turn in the quest and get the next one. The next ones. And suppose you find a counterclockwise mainspring. I did! Here you go. Well, I'll be, thank you kindly. Seeing as you've proven yourself the helpful sort, I'll let you in the store. Pretty much all of us around here got a thing that you could use doing. Swell. If that was sarcasm, I hear ya. He gets up and knocks an odd pattern on the door to the tea store, and you hear someone inside removing the bar. Thanks. Now, I met that Gilmore guy. Oh, how's he doing? He was hiding in his bomb shelter because he thought his dolls were trying to kill him. That's a shame. Figure though, don't ever put a face on a machine. People get confused too easy. Even just giving one name is a bad idea. Yes, so. Okay, we already talked about Hellstrom. Hello again, darling. By any chance did you find a glass of milk for me yet? It's very important to me. Yes, here it is. Oh, darling, I knew I could count on you. Let me give you a reward. She stands up and plants a slow kiss on your cheek and chuckles as you feel yourself start to blush. Now I could really use a drink. Huh? What about the milk? Oh, I mean a real drink. The milk is for later. Thanks again, sweetheart. Oh, it was nothing. Not unfriendly, not okay. You get my paperweight back from Mac, Milk and Cuddy yet? Why did you say it like that? No reason. Got it right here. Ah, good. She slides the paperweight onto her right hand and smacks it against her left palm a couple of times. There's that feeling. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now we can enter and get more. Yes, the sign says back in an hour. Somebody has scrawled, yeah, right, in a thick layer of dust on the counter. Let's have a talk. Hi there, I'm Vivian. Howdy do. Pixley's name, Grover Pixley. Say, this might be a real fortuitous encounter. You got a minute to help an old man with something? If it's a chest thing, I'm afraid I'm not who you're looking for. What do you need help with? I need a bag of fertilizer. I came here a week or so ago to pick one up, but I completely forgot they don't sell it here, so I've just been playing chess with Farina instead. You've been playing chess for a week? Well, you know how it is with games. Just one more round, you say, and then the next time you look at the clock, it seems like it must be lying to you. Anyway, I'm gonna need to go to Grove Valley Orchard and see if they got any fertilizer to spare. If you happen to find yourself out that way, you can do me a real favor. Okay, fine, I'll go. You have no choice. If you want to get the best outcome of what they're about to do, you need to do all of their side quests. Great, much obliged. Here, let me write down some directions to the place for you. 1 sack of fertilizer will be plenty for my purposes. Can't imagine that they couldn't spare that much. Gotcha, I'm on my way. Judging by her driving gloves and driving goggles, this woman must be into driving and or driving-related fashion accessories. Hey there, how's it going? Name's Farina. Hi, I'm Vivian. Nice goggles. Thanks. Did you cop again that the sweet breeze out front? In the car, I was wondering what was tied to a hitching post. A lot of horsepower in that baby. Gotta keep her under control. Of course. Say, was you're pretty handy in a problem-solving cutaway. Think you can help me out with a little something? What kind of something? See, my buggy is a little dynamo, but once it takes that kind of power, you're always yearning for more, am I right? You want something to make it faster? I don't know a whole lot about cars. No worries, I'm not looking for advice. I already got my peepers set on a particular goal. There's an old Ford factory compound not far from here, before they shut down a while back. They was working on a new kind of engine, one made of beans. Of course. Beans? Are you serious? As the day is long, I wouldn't have believed it either. But I saw a test run on one of these prototypes. Man, it ran like lightning, right up till it exploded anyway. What if they fix that problem though? Just had to switch to a different kind of beans, and a final pre-production engine should still be in the factory. I just need someone to go snap it for me. Okay, fair enough. Great, I knew it was the right egg. Let me find a place on your map for you. Thank you. Far as I know, the factory has been abandoned for months, so that I would be let by change. Just grab the engine and go. Okay, no problem. And this person. Tricky looking puzzle box, want me to make a crack at it? Gosh, don't you know that at this very minute, the Mars is the closest it's been in opposition to Earth for a century? No. Almost every transmitter in the world has stopped broadcasting for 60 seconds in case any Martian signals squeak through the radio. And have they? I don't know, you were talking. Whoops, sorry. Don't sweat it, Mars was never my favorite planet anyway. Too much silica. The name's Oskaloosa Barn Hill. Yes, that's right, my middle name is also Oskaloosa. Oh, right. How do you help my friend Gwendolyn? Looking for any more work by chance? Seems I'm always looking for work. That's so, how'd you like to go to outer space, kid? Sure would. Yeah, me too, but the closest you and I are going to come to space, I think, is a little place of it inside Ammon's Morros place. Yeah, a little piece? What, like a meteorite? Exactly that, a genuine chunk of the cosmos, landed right in Ammon's lap, and between you and me, that's not right. Only thing emptier than outer space is that man's head. A meteorite, even just a little piece of it, it ought to be in the hands of someone who'll appreciate it. Take care of it, understand me? Yes, you want me to steal a meteorite. It's gonna be a piece of cake because just the other day the whole Molros family mysteriously disappeared. Wait, what? Yes, they just gave it to what's on in there, I bet. Oskaloosa? That's an unusual name. My folks named me after the town where they met. Oh, where was that? Oskaloosa. Hey, what's that you're playing with? A puzzle box. A real tricksy big of a puzzle too. Maybe I could solve it for you, but then I won't have solved it and they'll know what type of lock to put on my cell. Okay, see you around. Okay, bulky sacks of bison feed. Rooster feed, steer feed, hen feed, chicken feed, sheep feed, horse feed, mule feed, buffalo feed. That's a lot of different kinds of feed. But, anyways, like I said, it's been a little bit longer than an hour, definitely, but I wanted to wrap the current side quests and get the new ones. So I have 4 spots to look at in the next episode, not to mention a couple of extra things. But yeah, this would be a good place for me to wrap everything up. So without any further delay, that is all for today's episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Have a great one.